Okay, so this is what we're doing today. And I'm just going to be real with you. I am hella heated right now, and I'm also very fucking crooked. Get it together, get it together. Okay. I am so heated right now because I ordered the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction Palette, and I did get it secondhand, and it is running late. So I had planned to film this video with all Pat McGrath eyeshadows because I do have 4 of them. I have discovered depotting. So I depotted my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air little shadows. I didn't keep all of them. I just kept the ones that I knew I was going to use. Either way, these 4 right here are Pat McGrath eyeshadows, and let me show you the original component they were in. Alright, so these were the original components. So I got the shade Rose Venus, which is this shade right here. And that's what I have all over my mobile lid, so Rose Venus. And then I bought the shade Lapis Luxury, which is this blue. I am not wearing it today, but I am going to be taking this makeup off after I finish it, obviously. And putting this over a black. I think this is going to be beautiful over a black. Next I have Statuesque, which is this matte shade right here. And then the last one I have is Burnished Honey, and that's that shade right here. So I chose these 4 colors because I knew I could do a lot of different looks with them. I bought these at Sephora when they were on sale for $12.50 each. Original price is $25. I don't believe they're on sale anymore, but I know the Pat McGrath website was having a sale at the time that I purchased these, but they were having a sale on some of their mothership palettes. Now, I am the type of person where I love me some makeup, but I'm not about to spend $125 on some eyeshadow, okay? So, to date, these singles are the most expensive. Actually, no, they're not. When I purchased them, they're the same. These are Makeup Forever shadows right here. I don't like these shadows, but I bought them, so I'm going to use them some kind of way. But these are the same price as these were when I bought them. So, no, they're not even the most expensive eyeshadow singles that I have. Now, when that palette comes, I got it secondhand, but it was still expensive as hell. I didn't pay full price, thank God, but it was still expensive as hell. So when that comes in, which like I said, I had planned on showing you guys today. So irritated. Anyway, so I'm doing this look with a majority of Pat McGrath shadows. And I did use the Glam Goth Beauty matte black eyeshadow in the shade Death on my outer corner. And I did go in with this Wet n Wild shade here from the Rosé in the Air Rosé in the Air palette. Now, I wish I had invested in more eyeshadows when they were on sale. I'm just gonna have to wait for the sale to come around again. But like I said, I chose these 4 because you guys know, if you watch my channel, I am very much a neutral girl, but I love pops of color. So that's why I got these 3, because they're very neutral. And then that blue is just gonna light up my brown eyes like Christmas when I use it for my next look. So let's just get into what I did, shall we? All right, so first I'm going to go in. I'm not going to hold up the shadows again. You already saw the shades that I bought. I'm first going to be going in with the shade Burnished Honey, and I'm going to apply that in my crease. And I'm just going to be applying this very messily. But what I'm doing is extending it past my eye so I can have a nice smoky effect on the outer corner and not have it disjointed. And what I like to do is I do like to pat my eyeshadows on, and then I'll go in and blend them later. I just find that that technique works best for me. So I extend it past my eye. And then I'm going to go in with another brush, no product on it, and blend that out a little bit. These are my first purchases from Pat McGrath, and I have to say I love these eyeshadows. They blend out very nicely. They blend out even better than the ABH Jackie Aina palette, which you guys know is my favorite. And this shade right here, Burnished Honey, it kind of reminds me of the shade Edges from the Jackie Aina palette, honestly. Which, by the way, I don't know if I told you, I ended up buying another one. I think I told you already, like a couple of videos back, but it doesn't look like they're going to be re-releasing it, so I had to get my hands on two. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the shade Statuesque and tap off the excess. Now these shades do have a little bit of kick up, but they're still very pigmented. They do not feel powdery at all. They feel very creamy. And I say this too in a lot of my videos, I don't care about kickback on palettes as long as the pigmentation's there and they apply well. I can get over that. Very pretty. Very, 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 very pretty. Very pretty. Alright, next I'm going to go in with a shade from my Wet n Wild palette. It's a cream shade, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone. Depotting is going to be my new thing. I can already see it because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and they take up a lot of space in my room. So I'm thinking I'm going to start depotting things. The thing is, like, there's a method to it, because if you depot them wrong, you can shatter your entire shadow. And if you paid a lot of money for that shadow, you'd be pissed as hell, okay? Because I'd be pissed. Like when I was depotting Burnished Honey from the Pat McGrath single shadow component, it did break. Like a little piece of it fell off, and I thought the rest of it was gonna crack too. Thank God it didn't, because I would have been mad as hell, okay? Let's just be real. Anyway, to loosen the glue, I just used my hairdryer, but I think I'm going to just have to put a little bit more heat on it before I attempt to depot shadows in the future. Because I almost caught my breath on that, because I thought, like, I just spent this money on this, you know, they weren't expensive at the time, but regular price, expensive ass shadows, I would have been mad as hell. Alright, so I just applied some of that Burnished Honey on my under eye. Very messy, as you can see. Going in with a, what is this again? It Cosmetics No Tug liner in brown. And I'm just running that on my lower lash line, putting it in my lashes, really on the outer corner, just to deepen up that outer corner. And it also prevents my watery eye from erasing my eyeshadow, as you can see on this side, because this is waterproof. And I'm also bringing that up onto my lid a little bit. And then I'm going to tightline my upper waterline as well. Alright, next I'm going to go in with that dark brown from the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. And I'm going to stamp it on my lower lash line directly in my lashes, bringing it all the way to the inner corner. Coffee break. Who else drinks cold coffee in the summer and and hot coffee in the winter? Like, I cannot stand hot coffee in the summer. I'll drink lukewarm coffee and iced coffee in the summer. Like, I cannot handle warm coffee in the summer. I'm pretty sure that's typical of a lot of people, but like, when I make a pot of coffee in the morning, I immediately have to, like, as soon as it's done brewing, I turn off the heater and put it in the refrigerator because I cannot drink hot coffee. All right, so I'm just creating a little outer V using that dark brown shade. And then I'm also going to go over it with the brush that I use to apply burnished honey with no additional product on it. And just, once again, deepening out that outer corner and taking it on my lower lash line. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I have to show you guys. I got the Nomad palette from Juvia's Place that I haven't showed you. And I got the Too Faced Peach Matte. The Peach palette that's all matte, I have that. Like, I bought all this eyeshadow and, you know, I use it a lot, but I always forget to film. Like, I told you guys in a couple of past videos that I have just not been in the mood to film stuff because my heart is not in it right now. I'm more focused on, you know, what's going on in the world. And let me just tell you, this whole thing going on right now, the civil rights movement, because to me that's what it is. This is just my opinion, of course. It has definitely shown me people in a whole nother light. And it's difficult when you work with people and something like this pops up and they have their opinions and you have yours and you still have to work with them. Do you guys get what I'm saying? And I have pop. Is anyone else experiencing this where, you know, you guys, like, at work it's a little tense because of what's going on in the world? Which I'm not saying that means like that's a, like, what am I trying to say? I'm not saying that shit isn't, that what's going on shouldn't be going on, but I'm just saying that it sucks because something that should be uniting us, like being against police brutality and standing up for a group of people that are being treated a lot differently than another group of people, that should be uniting us, but it's not. And that's just another reason why I haven't been filming, because my mind has been on a lot of other things. All right, my camera's about to overheat, so I just applied some glitter glue from NYX. I'm gonna go in with that shimmery shade on my lid, and hopefully by then my camera will be cooled down. All right, so we're back. What I did was just try to blend out the outer corner. I went in with the shade Death from the Glam Goth Beauty 7 Deadly Sins palette and that dark brown from Wet n Wild. So what I'm doing now is just deepening that up a little bit more. So I take a little bit of the brown and then a touch of the black and really go in and connect it to the bottom just like that. And then to blend it out, I just use the same brush that I used to apply burnished honey with no extra product. And just lightly go over the edges of that. So the goal is I want my eye to be angled up, so I am bringing the darker shades a little bit higher on my outer corner, but not too high to where they're gonna be ugly. I don't know what other way to say it, where it's gonna look weird. Taking a little bit more of that burnished honey, tapping it, and then blending it. Right, And then on my lid between the dark brown and the shimmery shade, I'm just tapping in some burnished honey just as a transition. And then going in with that brush that I used to apply the dark brown and the black with no extra product and blending some more. And I'm also using it to carve out my crease area so it looks really defined. This look is kind of fall, but you know, I don't really care about seasonal trends. I wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. And I just felt like a bronzy moment today. That's what I felt like. Because I don't give a fuck. I went in with the NYX Epic Wear waterproof liner in the shade brown and just used it to define my lash line. I didn't do a wing or anything. I just put it along my lashes just to give my eye a little bit of shape, and then on the outside I just brought it up a little bit to give it a lifted look. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Now you guys know I have super long lashes, so the only thing I hate about doing this is that the liner will get on my lashes and make them kind of like sticky and clumpy. I hate that feeling. Like I got some right there. Because when I go to put my mascara on, I can't separate those lashes with the mascara wand. So what I do after I apply my liner is I'll just go in and pick out the liner that got on my lashes. It mainly just happens on this outer corner. So I'll just go in and like, you see all that? You see? I don't know if it's gonna focus. You guys can see, it's blurry, there it is. You see all that? That's what was on my lashes on the outer corner. It's so irritating. Either way, yeah, so that's what I do after I apply my liner. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now, I might do my face on camera, I might not, I haven't decided yet, but I just want to show you what the eyes look like without mascara. And with mascara. Okay, so this is the final look after I have done my base makeup. Very bronzy. Everything I used will be listed down below in the description box, per usual. But if you are curious what is on my lips, because I love this lip combination, it may not be for summer or whatever, but when fall rolls around, I'll be rocking this every day. This is the Rimmel London Pencil in Cafe au Lait. Had this baby for years. And then I have the Maybelline Matte Lipstick in Clay Crush. 656. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I really like how this look turned out. Really, 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 really do. So, like I said, everything that I used for my eyes as well will be listed down below in the description box. And I will try to link, because you guys know I don't usually link products, but these eyeshadows, the Pat McGrath ones, like, I think she done made me a believer, okay? So I just can't wait until this palette comes in. It says it's going to be late. Hopefully that means I'll get it tomorrow and not on Monday, because I really want to play. I really want to play in that palette, because if this is what I can get with singles, I can only imagine what I can get with 10 pans, okay? Anyway, guys, if you like this video, then please give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because sharing is caring. And since you're here, you might as well watch some videos. So I will leave them up right here, right there, and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!